Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Glove Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome to the community. I hope all of you are doing really well. It has been a while, but today I'm here with another pick a card reading. Today we are going to see who will you marry? Who are you meant to be with? Now I have these envelopes and there are a few details about your spouse, and this is going to be a free-flowing reading. So I will tell you whatever comes through about them. I'm really excited about this. I love these readings and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this resonates, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing community. And I want to say a quick thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of my journey and for allowing me to channel these messages for you. It truly means a lot to me. I am available for personal readings, so if you would like to book a personal session with me, all the information is given down below, and there are plenty of pick a card readings on the channel, so you can click on the playlist link and enjoy the readings. Okay, they are timeless, so if you are guided to watch a particular reading, there could be a message for you in there. And please keep in mind, this is a general and timeless reading. If something doesn't resonate with you, if you feel that is not your story, if intuitively you don't feel calm and at peace with the message, then it might not be your message, okay? So use discernment. We have 3 groups. You can either choose based on the color you are intuitively drawn to, or you can choose your date of birth, and that is going to be your point. So clear your head, get comfortable, and enjoy your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, who will you marry? Who are you meant to be with? Today, this is going to be a free-flowing reading. So I will tell you exactly whatever comes through about your spouse. All right? We have a few details in here, but we are going to look at that at the end of your reading. Right now, let's talk about your card. All right, we have the Seeker, Giraffe Spirit, and Spell, Manifestation. So one thing which is quite dominant from all these cards is that they are really intelligent. They are curious to learn and in turn impart their knowledge to others. They are a good learner. They are observant and they can grasp things quickly. Whatever they do for a living or what their educational qualification is, it doesn't matter, because they like to keep themselves updated about various things, whether it's something that's going on around them or about technology, worldly affairs, or they are really connected with their friends and family, so they know what's going on in their life. And they also enjoy reading, hearing about other people's experiences and stories. So I think they actively participate in events where there's an exchange of ideas. Now that could be on the internet, or maybe otherwise, like you have clubs or private meetups where they discuss about different things. Now I have no idea what do you call that, but that's what I'm getting. They only use the internet to learn something. They are not going to be on Instagram or entertainment websites for 4 hours. They need to keep their mind stimulated. And their thirst for knowledge and being curious is a part of who they are. It's not that they're like that only in their personal life, or it's not only reserved for the people they work with. And I feel they're not afraid to ask a ton of questions, whether people find it boring or they're impressed. But I feel your spouse is simply being themselves. They also enjoy board games, like chess, Scrabble, puzzles. They need a proper reasoning and explanation for most things in their life, otherwise they're not convinced. They're not argumentative or too nosy. They don't make people uncomfortable with their questions or opinions, but it can be a lot for some people, especially if they're not on the same wavelength as your spouse. I feel your spouse is capable of finding the weirdest solution to solve any problem, something people may not have thought of, and 8 out of 10 times it seems to work. I don't know why I feel they are a bit quirky, and you will love it because they own who they are, which is super cute. They may also like solo traveling. Yes, they don't generally like to travel with people, with too many people. They like to spend some time in places which could be remote, not well known, or which is less appreciated, or maybe it's not always too exciting. So they prefer traveling alone, or maybe with you, or one of their close friends, something like that. They could be taller than average, and in some cases, I'm seeing quite a bit of height difference between the two of you. Maybe everyone in their family is really tall. I feel their love language could be expressing themselves through writing, love notes, letters, emails, and even through text messages. So they're going to write something sweet and leave it on your bedside table or stick it on your mirror. I'm seeing big brown or black eyes. Yes, I'm also saying they may love to see places which has cultural or historical significance. Like going to the museum where they have something to learn, read, or old monuments, castles, palaces. If they are going to a place like that, they turn into a kid whose eyes sparkle. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be quite possible that at this time, you two are living in different locations, different cities, countries, or states. With the Ten of Pentacles, it is safe to say that for your spouse, their family takes precedence over their work and professional life. So they are a devoted family, man or woman. To give you an example, if they have to choose between going to a parent-teacher conference or an important office meeting, so they are going to go with you to that conference. That is going to be on the top of their list of agendas for the day. And once that is over, then they will go to the office. I'm also getting they are a super confident human being, really good with words. They have a dynamic personality, not just somebody who asks a lot of questions and loves to read. They are social and friendly. They truly radiate a vibrant energy. This is also somebody who is self-aware and self-actualized, which allows them to channel their strengths and weaknesses effectively. For some, they could be older than you, a bit older. They have a natural ability to lead, so they're courageous and they're not afraid to take risks. I feel your spouse is a career-oriented, hardworking, honest, independent, home-loving individual, sometimes a bit intimidating, okay? But they are powerful. Especially we have the witch and manifestation. So they're really powerful at manifestations, and they have been doing it, I think, since they were a child, or maybe they have no idea, but the way they visualize or daydream about their future or whatever they want, and then the same thing happens to them. It's almost unreal and fascinating. Similarly, they would have manifested you. You are exactly who they would have imagined as a life partner. Your personality, traits, qualities, habits, and the person you are, I feel they have been envisioning you in great detail. Okay? I don't think they have a lot of friends or a big social circle. They are really tight with people from their school or university, a group of friends who have always been with your spouse through thick and thin over the years. So they're really invested in building strong friendships in their life. I'm not saying they look like a movie star or model, but man, they're attractive. They are pleasing to the eyes. A well-dressed individual may have sturdy hands, and they display a strong sense of responsibility and pride in their work. They genuinely value the contribution of others in their life, and they understand the importance of working together. And I feel they can do anything for their family and friends. I'm not even joking. They have a strong work ethic and they give a lot of attention to details. Okay? They could be an engineer, an architect, a manager, an entrepreneur, someone from the creative field, or maybe someone who works in IT. Now, with the Six of Wands, I feel they're often recognized and celebrated for their achievements, and they're frequently admired for their success. Right now, they could be ahead of their peers in their professional life in terms of their position, status, income, or accomplishments. I feel they really like to plan things down to the smallest detail, whether it's going on a trip or planning a party or making long-term plans about their future. They also have a very strong desire to expand their horizon, and they're not afraid to dream big. They're always working on their next goal. It could be taking mental notes, preparing themselves for the next step, learning something, a skill, or getting the proper training or degree. So they keep planning. They are physically active as well, but this is somebody who likes to eat and they put on weight very easily. Sometimes when they are overindulgent, they gain a bit of weight and then they really stress out about it. They may look a lot like their mother or their mother's side of the family. They could also belong to a family who has generational wealth. So they have always been financially secure. I don't think you are going to have monetary issues after you get married because they are accomplished, they are well settled, but they also have their family money. So you will lead a comfortable life for the most part. It's not always going to be pretty and perfect because, this is life. But if you are struggling or dealing with financial instability in your life, once you get married and be a part of their family, financial stability will follow. Okay? In fact, with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, this union will be lucky for both of you with respect to your financial growth and stability individually. I'm seeing they're very connected to their roots, culture, traditions, and maybe right now they're living away from home because of work, but they still hold a place for their values, beliefs, customs, and if they're away from home for a long time, they're likely to get homesick. They like structure in their life, not somebody who makes decisions quickly. They take their time. A slow and steady approach, you can say. For some of you, they are into their family business or maybe owning a business in partnership with their family or friends. And because of that, they may travel or move around quite a bit. Yes, I'm seeing frequent travels. We have let your friends help you. So maybe your friends are going to set you up with this person on a blind date, or this person is going to be your friend first. Okay? So if your friends want to introduce you to somebody, give it a thought before saying no. I think your spouse is really romantic and optimistic, so you need to mirror that energy to attract them. Do not go into something with a preconceived notion that this is how you want something to happen. If you meet someone, let your connection take its course. Because I feel you may have control issues or you're not staying optimistic about your love life. So you will have to leave room for the universe to do its magic. All right? Now, let's open your envelope. Let's see what we have in here. So this is a channeled message from your spouse. Okay? Let's see what it says. When you are next to me or when we are apart, You are always the first thing in my thought and in my heart. So, what a beautiful message, right? Okay, let's move on. We have brown and green eyes, and we have red hair. Okay, so it could be red hair or undertones of red or colored hair. Their physical features you will like. We have shoulder, maybe they have broad shoulders, their eyes, and their collarbone. We also have arms. So something about their hands came up, I guess. Strong arms. And their buttock. So you like their bottom and their arms. Their shoulder, eye, and collarbone is their most attractive feature. Now, where will you meet? Family or social gathering. So let your friends help you. Dating apps. Gym, yoga center, dance class, or maybe a fitness club, a wellness center. What is their love language? Work out together, and we have that. Or they love working out with you, you sort of inspire them. So we have cuddle me. Let's watch a movie together. So maybe both of you like to watch movies, and I think it's more about doing something together. Compliments, constantly appreciating you. That's how they show their love. So this is when can you meet? Okay. So we have January. Okay. So in 2 months. Yes, in 2 or 3 months. So you are about to meet them very soon. The next 6 months. So maybe 2 to 6 months. Now let's get a few initials. This could be their first name, their last name, their middle name. They could have multiple vowels in their name, okay? Double O, double E, double I, double A. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this resonates, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing community. Sending lots of love and light to you. Take care. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, who are you meant to be with? Who will you marry? And today this is going to be a free-flowing reading. So I will tell you whatever comes through about your spouse. I have not really asked questions about their personality or physical features or profession. I have randomly pulled out your cards, and here we have a few details about them. So we will look at this at the end. First, let's see what your cards have to say. Okay, so we have the Hermit, Dolphin Spirit, and the Moon. For some of you, I'm hearing you could be your spouse's first serious relationship. They have been on dates, but I don't think they have ever been in a long-term committed relationship. They have certainly liked people, dated for a bit, but never felt like they are in love. A lone wolf energy. They like to be alone. They are extremely independent. They are not going to do something to prove a point or because everyone is doing it, and that's what they are expected to do. They are going to do something only when they feel the need to do it or when they genuinely want to. And it's not that if they are alone, it's because they have some sort of complexity, they are depressed. That's why they need to be alone. They enjoy their own company. They are a freedom-loving individual who is gentle, joyful, and they have a generous heart. The thing is, they are in harmony with themselves. So they don't feel the need to seek out other people to balance their energy. I really feel they have a small circle, and if you talk to people from their inner circle, they will tell you that your spouse is fun loving, jovial, friendly, and a very peaceful human being. They like to keep themselves away from conflict and drama, so there are two sides to them, okay? One personality is solely for the outside world, which may seem detached. They have gravitas and a serious image. And the other one is for the people they are very close to, which is playful, communicative, and super understanding. Your spouse is a champion of self love. So you are going to learn that from them, having a positive sense of self. Another thing I'm seeing is they have the ability to create a community wherever they go. So they only truly connect with people who are on the same page as they are. Their vibrational frequency should match. They also attract a lot of people. Possibly there's an air of mystery around your spouse, so naturally people are drawn to them. Maybe that's only because they are reserved, well mannered, they know when to speak, and they always keep to themselves. They're hard to read and figure out. Now, all the three cards are stressing on intuition, higher intelligence. So they could be older than you in age. They truly exhibit a sense of timeless wisdom. They possess a contemplative nature. They are very much in tune with their instincts, and sometimes they know something before it happens. They may have vivid dreams. They could receive messages or guidance about their future through their dreams. Premonition kind of energy is coming through. Yeah, so they could be highly intuitive. They could have psychic abilities as well. And beautiful smile, really big, bold eyes. I'm seeing round eyes, and they always look as if they are surprised or shocked. I feel they're often dressed in a way that prioritizes comfort and practicality. They could be into some form of meditation. It could be yoga, which is movement meditation, or guided meditation, sound healing, or maybe mantra meditation. So they chant mantra to sort of keep themselves calm. Yes, they absolutely need their me time um, to recharge their social battery. I would not call them an extrovert. They're not an introvert. I think they lie somewhere in between. They're an ambivert. And let me tell you, if you are in a happy, committed relationship and you are likely getting married to this person, then please do not apply all the messages to your story if it doesn't sit right with you. All right, because this is a general reading. So I thought I should say that for somebody. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Scorpio in particular. So we have a king and a queen. So I think it's safe to say that you are going to be one of those people who are couple goals. You will be admired by your friends, your family, especially your younger siblings or the kids in the family will look up to you. You will complement each other equally. For some of you, I feel you are of the same age, but your spouse is an old soul. They're really quite mature. Your spouse has a lot of emotional depth, and there's a wonderful balance between strength and sensitivity. So their sweet and gentle side is for the home, and their authoritative, no-nonsense attitude is for the world. I feel they love dogs or they have dogs. They feel extremely interested in animal welfare programs or organizations, shelter homes, and they contribute towards that in some sort of way. They are a really good leader or teacher. They know when they need to be gentle to get the job done and when they need to be strict. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing luck favors your spouse. Their problems or crisis doesn't last for a really long time, not more than a few days or a few months. Something will always come through to change their situation. A person, it could be a new path, a new door opening. And that's why I feel they are quite adaptable to different situations. They are hardworking, but they are also a master of multitasking, managing multiple responsibilities, and they are quite efficient. This is a self made man or woman. They have created their wealth by working too much, or maybe even two jobs at a time to be secure financially. So they have struggled when they had to. And that's why you will see they are calm and composed, even under pressure. And yes, they have struggled and worked really hard, but with the Wheel of Fortune, luck, destiny, or good karma has equally favored them. So when you meet, they will be enjoying the fruits of their labor. And for some of you, I feel they are raised by a single parent. So their resilience, flexibility, and adaptability could be a trait they have acquired growing up. They look like a perfect blend of their mother and father. Okay, so now I feel for some of you, this is going to be a complete stranger. And for another small group, I'm getting this energy that you will come across them at some point in your life, but that's it. Maybe years later, you are going to connect, but even then, you may not remember that you have already met. To give you an example, as a child or as a teen, you may see them at a birthday party or social event. Then you connect through social media or maybe a friend. All right, so this could be a story for some of you. I feel your spouse is someone who forgives easily, and moving forward is a major theme in their life. They could have lived in different cities and locations, constantly moving houses. I feel their influence in your life will encourage you to embrace change. Maybe you are not good at dealing with letting go of the old and making way for the new. So they will keep reminding you about the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and the growth that comes from change. They could work in the banking or financial sector, something to do with accounting, economics, or they could be a researcher, an analyst of some sort, a therapist, teacher, counselor is also coming through. The Ace of Pentacles. I feel they do not take a lot of time to decide what they want to do. If something feels practical and right, they go for it. They don't overthink or plan everything beforehand. They're very clear with their priorities at any given time. So being decisive is not a problem for your spouse. They also like to keep changing stuffs around, maybe redecorating the house, moving into a new locality, a new home, changing their car or their looks, their appearance, their style. I feel they are going to be open, vulnerable, and carefree about sharing their feelings and emotions with you. You will not have to keep guessing, and that's why you will share such a strong bond. For some of you, this could be an interfaith marriage, different religious backgrounds, but for others, I feel you come from the same culture, you share similar beliefs, but they are a lot more religious than you. So they pray every day, they go to the temple or the church, they follow their religious practices, and they know a lot about their religion. Okay? Yeah, so this is going to be a new romantic connection, and they are your soulmate. You share a strong psychic and telepathic connection. That's why we have the king and the queen together in your spread. Now, let's open this. So this is a channeled message from your spouse. Let's see what they have to say. It says, even if for the sake of your love, I have to go through all the obstacles, to sacrifice everything, I will do it for you. Our love is my greatest wealth. Okay? So this is what they want to say to you right now. So maybe for some of you, there could be obstacles in your path. Maybe you are going to meet them in the later half of your life. Now this is the color of their eyes. We have gray eyes and we have blue eyes. And we have black hair. Now let's see what are their most attractive physical features. Their curves, and their hair. The hair, you are going to love their hair and their curves. And of course, their lips. I told you they have a beautiful smile. We also have what you are going to like, their height and their hands. Let's see, where will you meet? A spiritual retreat, an ashram. I told you they could be spiritual or religious, online social media platforms. And we have school, college, or workplace. It could be someone from your past, or for a brief moment, you will be around each other. Let's see what is their love language. We have partner in crime. They're going to share everything with you. You will be their partner in crime. We have physical touch. Okay, so physical intimacy, the touch is going to be their love language. Cooking together. You may make it a habit once a week to prepare meals together. Surprise me. So they love planning surprises. Okay. So when can you meet? Your birthday month is coming through. Okay. New Year. So New Year could be 2025, or maybe you are going to meet them on New Year at a party on the 1st of January. 4 months. All right. Now let's get a few initials for my group 2. It could be their first name, middle name, or last name. We have multiple T's. So maybe their first name or last name starts with the same, or maybe an A. All right, so that brings us to the end of your reading. I hope you enjoy this, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this resonates, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing community. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Take care. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, who will you marry? Let's talk about the person you are meant to spend your life with. Today I have pulled out your cards without asking questions about their physical attributes, personality, profession. So this is going to be a free-flowing reading. I will tell you whatever comes through about your spouse. Okay, and we have a few details in here as well. So we are going to take a look at this at the end of your reading. Okay. Fox spirit, and the high priestess, the high priest, responsibility. They could be an Aquarius or they have dominant Aquarius placements in their chart. I'm getting a colorful and vibrant personality who is bold, not at all shy. In fact, they are sassy. They are really upfront about their thoughts and opinions. Now, this is somebody who does not like a routine, monotonous life. So they keep changing their job. They keep trying new things. They keep looking for more than one source of income. They also don't like to be told what to do. So their rule is, I am going to make my own mistakes, and that's how I will learn. Now, this doesn't always apply to making big and bold decisions about major life events, but they are still known for being self-sufficient. You know, your spouse is known for being original and eccentric, marching to the beats of their own drum. They don't usually follow societal norms and largely accepted beliefs and traditions. Uh, your spouse may have unusual hobbies. They could be multi talented. I'm getting the energy of a person who is jack of all trades. And you know what? They could have weird taste in music. They keep experimenting with strange food combinations. Yeah, that is a bit unusual, right? Or maybe an offbeat fashion sense. Now, I'm not trying to paint a bad picture of your spouse. The energy I'm feeling, I'm truly enamored by them because they're open, warm, friendly, easygoing. They think outside the box. They have a progressive mind and they're not scared to follow their heart. They live their life exactly the way they want without caring too much about people or feeling pressured. And to be honest, how many of us get to do that? You give them their own space to express themselves without restricting them, and they will give you everything: their loyalty, their love, their attention, their compassion, their generosity, their efforts, their time. With them, your life will be adventurous and exciting. They may work in the creative industry. I'm getting advertising, media, photography, an artist, a stylist, could be a content creator, a writer. And then I'm also getting a veterinarian, a scientist or researcher, an app developer. But you know, whatever they do, it's not a stereotypical 9 to 5 job. And let me tell you, your spouse is extremely social. Okay? They're usually a community minded person. They love to travel, attend parties and events. They have a big circle. Even if they visit a country, they will always have someone to show them around, to connect or recommend good places. You know, a friend, an acquaintance, something like that. They're very active on social media, so they're resourceful and well connected. This is somebody who knows how to maintain relationships because they make the effort, they take the initiative. If they don't hear from somebody for a long time, for a while, they will be the first one to call. So there's no ego or pride in that sense. And I feel they could have friends from different cultures and places. I think they really had to take up responsibility at an early age, learned to be responsible because they could be the firstborn in their family, and both their parents were working, so they had to take care of their younger siblings and manage themselves as well. Your spouse has seen lots of ups and downs in their life, and it has taught them a lot about who they are and what they want to become. So they choose to live their life without feeling guilty. Or for someone I'm hearing as a child or a young adult, they have encountered a near death experience, maybe a terrible accident or major health crisis, and that could have led to a change in their attitude and beliefs. They could be a really good swimmer or surfer, and they love wildlife. So they enjoy camping, trekking, or they go for hikes, a walk in the park. They like being outside in nature, sightseeing and feeling energized. They keep themselves fit. They have an athletic body. They love to work out and eat right. They could be a water sign, particularly a Cancer or Pisces, or maybe an Aries. And I'm also seeing a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel they are extremely in tune with their higher self. They are helpful, kind, and generous, but they're also good at reading people. They can just look into your eyes and know what you're feeling or thinking. So if you are not being honest, they will know from your mood, your behavior, your face. They will know when people are faking and when they are being genuine. This is somebody you share a past life connection with, strong soulmate energy, so you will click almost immediately, and there will be a sense of familiarity. You will share similarities as well. The other message is you may reconnect with somebody from your past. Your paths may have crossed once or twice, and then when both of you will be in alignment, you will come together. For some of you, this is going to be a childhood friend. I'm also seeing they have a youthful appearance. They look really young, and they will also be an excellent parent. They have their ways with kids. So you could be scared about being a parent, but they will be excited and fully supportive. We also have the Emperor. So I think after a point, when you are together, you will see they have become steady as a rock. They will probably calm down a little bit or enjoy structure or routine in their life. They are going to be protective of you and the kids. They show their love by taking care of their loved ones, by being a provider, a nurturer. I feel your spouse could look a lot like their father or maybe their grandmother. Yeah, so they all look quite similar. For some of you, they could be self-employed, an entrepreneur, a freelancer. They sort of keep challenging their own abilities and setting higher standards for themselves. So they enjoy leading, being in charge. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel they also like to go to fancy places. They love buying expensive things. Their outfit is bold and colorful. They love jewelry, accessories, unique art pieces. Yes, they are going to turn heads because their looks often stands out. They are stylish and truly confident. I feel they have worked really hard to achieve a level of comfort and luxury, so they enjoy it by spending money on themselves. They always appear to be well groomed. For someone, I heard they know multiple languages. I actually heard 4. So they know 4 languages. I feel they have a unique view of the world, which allows them to look beyond the surface. It could be literally finding things you have misplaced, or coming up with a different angle, a different theory, a different attitude. They don't easily jump to conclusions, even when somebody is being rude or mean. I feel some of you are going to see your spouse in your dreams right before meeting them. Maybe in your dreams, you are going to see your wedding day, or you will see you are with somebody. You can't really see their face. You will see a few small details about your spouse. And even if you see their face, the moment you wake up, you forget everything. Yeah, and that's why when you meet them, it may seem like deja vu. Like you've known them, you've seen them. Or the details are going to match. I feel they're also sensitive, emotional. Maybe they could be an empath. They feel emotions very strongly and passionately. They could be close to their mother, and maybe they do not have a brother. They have sisters, okay? If you constantly keep asking the universe, who is your spouse? I feel divine timing is at play. I feel they are single at this time. They are focused on their career and finances. I feel you could meet at a wedding for some of you, or the next person you date will be your spouse, okay? And I feel, especially for you, group 3, heaven is orchestrating your meeting. You are being helped by your spirit team. It may not seem like that, or you may feel stuck in matters of love, but they are working closely with you towards this soulmate union. Now let's open this. Let's see what we have for you, my group 3. Now, this is a message I have channeled from your spouse. Let's see what it says. I have loved you long before the beginning of times, and I will love you even when the memories of us will be erased from the face of the earth. Isn't that romantic? I think you have been together for multiple lifetimes, not just one. Now, these are their eye colors. We have black and hazel. We have brown hair, blonde hair. Let's take a look at their most attractive physical features. Okay, we have legs, chest, and the face. Their most attractive physical features. And what would you like about them? All right, we have legs. Okay. And chest. You are going to find their legs and chest quite attractive. Let's see, where will you meet? We have at a friend's place. Same public transport, bus, train, a taxi or cab. So you may take the same public transport or you travel on the same route. Matrimonial side. For some of you, this could be an arranged marriage. This could be a family friend. So someone in your family will know their family or this person. They are going to help you connect. Or maybe that's where you are going to meet. Both of you are at the same party and there you meet your spouse. Okay, what is their love language? Taking things off your bucket list. Wow, that's so sweet. They would want to fulfill your wishes and dreams. Words of encouragement. So they will be super supportive, always there by your side, especially if you are unsure, especially if you are scared. Save me a dance. So maybe both of you like to dance, or after a long tiring day when you come back home, you are going to dance together. Music is love. So yeah, I think they are going to write songs for you, dedicate. They are going to write. They could be a singer. They could be a singer, or they write songs, or they play instruments. So this could be a thing where they serenade you. They are going to sing for you, or they would love to dance with you. Now let's see, when will you meet? Holiday season, the winter season, October, November, December, September. So some of you could meet in September. Maybe this year you could have met, or you are going to meet in September next year. All right? I feel some of you have already met recently. Now let's get a few initials. This could be their first name, middle name, or last name. I'm seeing Joe. So maybe Joe, Joseph. They could have multiple A's in their name. Alright, so that is what I have for you. I hope this resonates and you enjoy this reading. And if you do, don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this resonates, and subscribe. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing community. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Take care.